My name is E-Double. Their name is PJ Harvey. Let's go. Mama told me. Yeah. Black Paisley. Mama told me. Yeah. Come on. Mama told me. One day I'ma grow up big and I'ma be a king. And my papa told me it's okay to sing when shit hurts. Don't forget your dreams, cause they'll get you through this so-called life they call living, but I call it strange. And I bet I'll do it, cause I'm on my way and strong enough that I can shake the pain. Hey, Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Rainstorm, meet me in the conference room, we need to brainstorm. Need some middle ground, need an even keel. But you're a war, pick a sides, give me fever chills. Take them both like my flu shot broke. I need to give and take to keep me out of that moat. My head above water, thoughts of those lost this week. All this tragedy, say on repeat like we can't shake shit. I can't speak on it, fist to the sky, but I can't beat on it. Drinking my cup, so I'm gonna sip on them. Cam Newton's probably pissed, you can't stiff on them. All these levels of these relative problems and benevolence is elegance for those who can solve them. I'm feeling pretty low, like I'm stuck at the bottom, but I know I'll rebound like the Bulls with Rodman. I am just exactly what I will be, just a guy who can rhyme and chop ill beats. One day I'll recover from what ails me. Till then I'm on that fuck what the sales be. Mama told me one day I'ma grow up big and I'ma be a king. And my papa told me it's okay to sit when shit hurts. Don't forget your dreams, cause they'll get you through this so-called life they call living, but I call it strange. And I bet I'll do it, cause I'm on my way and strong enough that I can shake the pain. They talk about
what's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony TGD. That was E-Double, the late great E-Double, and we have a fantastic show for you. We're going to be talking about some arcade one-up drama. That's right, and we're going to be watching a video from the great Rainwater games. But before we get into that, before we get into all that, we got to take a little side trip because you see, I've been looking around the community, watching videos, checking people's community tabs, just doing what a YouTube community police does. And I have found so many egregious violations, so many things, so many citations need to be written. My book overfloweth with tickets is what I'm saying. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to share some of that with you today. And the first thing we're going to take a look at is a video from Endless One Up. You probably weren't expecting that. You probably were like, man, this guy's straight as an arrow, clean, got nothing to hide. But we found it. We found something. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to share that video. We're going to talk about it and why this is something that a lot of people make this mistake. A lot of people on YouTube, especially when they're small creators, make this same mistake. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this video. But first, what's up to the people in the chat? What's up, Papa Brad, Console Fanboy, CJH, and of course, all the people lurking because I know you're there. I can see you. I can sense you. What's up, Kev Grit? Watch out, Endless One Up actually threatened violence on Rexer and myself. Oof, violence. I have been threatened with many a violent thing. I've been threatened with lawsuits. I've had multi-million-dollar CEOs hire private investigators to look into me. I've had Miss America contestants threaten to sue me. Miss America contestants that have gone on to work for congressmen. They work for congressmen right now, and they threaten to sue me because of what I've exposed, because of what I've shown. So don't worry. I'm not worried about Endless One Up. Endless One Up should be worried about me. That's all I'm saying. That's right, Frog Stream. Let's get it. Is it true the MME disassembled like the Avengers? Not that I know of. I just there's a little sidetrack, but CJH, I have no idea. I just came in. I seen that Aaron left, and then RJ left. I have no idea. I posted in the chat because I am fearless or stupid, maybe a bit of both. Nah. It's going to be a fun stream. Trust me. It's going to be a fun stream. We're going to entertain. We're going to educate. That's what we do here. That's the whole point of this. I like the dramatics. I got a flair for the dramatics, but I'm not a bad guy. Trust me. I am a nice, gentleman. So like I said, we're going to take a look at this video. This is a Endless One-Ups video. It's a Steam Deck giveaway update. It's from October 1st of this year. So, a couple days ago. It's hot off the presses. It's still got steam rising off of the buns.
What's going on, everybody? It's Endless One-Up. We're here with the giveaway Steam Deck. Just going to tease you a little bit.
Ooh, he's teasing me. He's teasing me.
Can you hear it?
I can hear it. I got one of those. I got me a Steam Deck. I don't need an extra one.
Oh, I opened it up just to make sure nobody freaking stole the damn thing. There it is.
He couldn't feel the weight. I mean, the Steam Deck weighs a little bit, right? It has some weight to it. So I'm pretty sure you would know if there was no Steam Deck in there. I'm just saying.
It's all sealed up and fancy schmanciness.
Now you're going to hear me make comments and talk and stop the video and stuff. That's because I got to be transformative, right? I can't just play the video. I would like to just play the video and then tell you the things that are wrong with the video. But YouTube, copyright, all the ins and outs of doing this. So I'm going to have to do every once in a while, just stop it and comment on the video, comment on the nice copyright infringing hat from Endless One-Up.
There's one lucky winner's 64 gigabyte brand new Steam Deck ready to go for them. It's pretty rad. Steam, you really need to stop doing this. Check this crap out. It says 64 gigabyte Steam Deck right there on it. Like, what?
Right on the package. So, realistically, that doesn't really matter because a thief is not stopping to read the package. A package thief is just going to take the package and then discover what it is later. It's like a treat. It's like opening up a present. So don't worry that it says Steam Deck. Also, we got CT in the house. We got some new faces. I guess these are the arcade boys. Is John D on the stream tonight? I wish. John D has an open invitation to come on the stream to explain himself. But, I don't think he's going to show up. I don't think Johnny D is going to show up.
What? Why would you do that, Steve? Well, yeah, we got the Steam Deck here.
So we got
Mine's
the Steam
here,
Deck.
just so you know. It's beefy, and you should get yourself one too. Once you win the brand new Steam Deck, woo! Peace, everybody. Good luck. Don't forget, share with your friends. Maybe your friend will want to win it. Maybe you don't want to win your. You don't know what I was saying there. I'll see you later.
All right, so this was just a little update, a little Steam Deck giveaway update. Harmless video, right? Completely harmless. It's just obviously nothing that I can complain about in this video. Nothing. Except for the entire video and the giveaway. You see, here's the thing. So we go to the comment. We go to the description of the video. It says Endless One-Up, Steam Deck, hashtag Steam Deck, hashtag giveaway, hashtag PC Gaming, road to 1K subs, giveaway update. We have the 64 gigabyte Steam Deck in hand. Go comment hashtag What's on Deck on every episode of What's on Deck, 1 through 100 episodes. How do you enter? Watch this video. Well, I guess we got to watch this video, right? Because we got to figure out how to enter.
Thank you all for the support. I appreciate it. High fives all around.
High five them through the computer.
So just make sure that if you want to enter in the giveaway, go comment on every episode from 1 to 100 of What's on Deck with the hashtag. What is this? It's the hashtag What's on Deck. So go comment on all those 100 of videos. I can't talk. But go hashtag What's on Deck on all 1, 2, 3.
So in order to enter the contest, you have to comment on 100 different videos. Hashtag What's on Deck. Might be a problem with this. Might be a problem with this.
4, 5, 6, 7, always up to 100 with What's on Deck, and you will be entered in the giveaway. I'm going to put everybody in a massive wheel, and then I'm going to spin that wheel.
Ooh, he's putting everybody in a massive wheel and then spinning that wheel. Well, my friends, that's not a giveaway, is it? A giveaway is everybody who enters gets something. That's a giveaway. What you're doing here, Mr. Endless One-Up, is running a sweepstakes. And sweepstakes has very specific rules. We're gonna get to those. We're gonna get to them because you've broken several.
And hopefully there's no whammies for you, and you're the lucky winner. And if you are, that's pretty cool because a brand new Steam Deck, 64 gigabytes. That's rad. Who wouldn't want that? I know you do, so don't forget to share with your friends, like, subscribe, and go comment on all of my freaking videos. What's on deck? Peace out, everybody. I appreciate you watching. And hey, see you down in the comments.
All right. See you down in the comments. Whew. This is going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly, folks. Now you're targeting. I'm not targeting anybody for doing a one. You have no clout chase. Everybody says whenever I do a thing, right? If I do a thing, it's clout chasing. I can't do anything, or else I'm clout chasing. Man. No, actually, I'm not targeting Endless One Up. See, he just happened to pop up on my radar doing this giveaway, and I looked into it because that's what I do, right? And I'm here to educate people. I'm here to make sure that you guys don't make the same mistakes that Endless One Up just made in his video, in his whole giveaway, quote unquote. Because you see, it's not a giveaway; it's a sweepstakes. The sweepstakes has very, very specific rules as to what they got to do. You know, how you actually make them legal and stuff. I do have a face for radio and a voice for written word, but unfortunately, I'm doing this. Why are we watching Endless? So Jay Cuts, you must have came in late. We're watching Endless because we're doing more than just watching Rainwater Games as a video. That's like the steak. Right now, we're just getting into the appetizers. I'm getting you guys nice and getting your palate, just a little taste, just a little taste on the palate, right? So what's wrong with this, guys? Come on, help me out here. His name is Kyle. That's the male Karen. Yeah. All right. So here's the thing, and we're going to go over to a very helpful site. This is rafflepress.com/how to do a giveaway on YouTube. Very, very helpful. Thank you, RafflePress. So YouTube has contest policies. Did you guys know this? Probably didn't know this because you probably don't follow these rules when you do contests. So that's probably why you didn't know this. So we'll go get to the bigger page. We'll stop sharing that one and we'll share the bigger version. I always like it when it's bigger. That way you guys can follow along. It says YouTube's contest policies and guidelines. It says all contests run on YouTube or that use YouTube are subject to the below rules. In addition, your contest cannot be run or conducted in a way that conflicts with our privacy policy. The content also cannot conflict with YouTube's terms of service or community guidelines. YouTube does not allow contests to run through ad units. If the contest conforms with the below rules, you can use contests through your content on the platform. Okay, so number one, you're solely responsible for your contest. Obviously, Endless One Up has met that criteria. Your contest on YouTube must comply with all relevant federal, state, and local laws, rules, and regulations, including U.S. sanctions. We're going to get back to that one. We're going to get back to that one. Number three, your contest cannot infringe upon or encourage the infringement of any third-party rights or the participation in unlawful activity. Obviously, Endless One Up is not telling you guys to do nothing illegal, so that's no big deal, right? We're not going to worry about that. He passes number three. You cannot ask the viewer to give all rights for or transfer the ownership of their entry to you. Again, we ain't got to worry about that. He's in the clear for that one. Your contest must be free of charge to enter. Don't forget to check your local lottery laws. We're good. We're good, right? So far, so good. What's up, Beefy? Start making videos about this dork. People have made videos on me. There's a whole bunch of them. Big YouTubers too, like really, really big. 100K YouTubers made videos on me. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Mr. Rulefall, I'm a nerd. I am. Can't help it. Can't help it. See, I'm just trying to help you guys. What I'm doing here, what I think a lot of people fail to understand is by pointing out a video like this video here from Endless One Up, that allows me to then have a conversation about YouTube rules, right? If I just went to the rules you guys would check out, you guys wouldn't even be here. If I didn't include the video, if I didn't include Endless One Up or the YouTube drama or the arcade One Up, no one would check in, right? So in order to get you guys to learn, I'm tricking you. That's how you trick kids to learn, right? You got to give them a little juice. You sit them down in front of the TV, and they think they're going to watch cartoons, and bam, it's a Sesame Street lesson. And that's what we're doing here. Thank you, Tommy. I hear Tony is Susan Wojcicki's nephew. That's untrue, completely untrue. Me and Susu are close like that, right? We're close like that. We go back like recliners, but I'm not a nephew. No. You know. But anyway, let's continue here. Number 6, you and any third party may not manipulate metrics on YouTube service to misrepresent genuine viewer engagement with the YouTube service. These metrics include number of views, likes, dislikes, or subscribers. Ooh, this is where we've run afoul of the YouTube rules here, right? Because by telling people to go to 100 different videos, leave comments, you're misrepresenting genuine engagement. You're changing the views. This could be a violation, right? So now we're running into a problem here. You cannot associate or affiliate YouTube with your contest without YouTube's prior written consent. This rule prohibits, among other examples, expressly stating or doing anything that suggests that YouTube is involved with or has endorsed your contest in any way. He has not done so, but he has also not done so. What I'm saying here is usually what you would do is say, hey, YouTube is not affiliated with this contest. This contest has nothing to do with YouTube as a platform. YouTube does not endorse this contest. You just put a little disclaimer. You don't really need it. It's like iffy on that one because he didn't imply it, but just be on the safe side. I'd put the disclaimer. Your official contest rules. This again, you must have a set of official rules, which A, include links to the YouTube community guidelines and indicate entries that don't comply will be disqualified. Did not do that. B, state all disclosures required by applicable federal, state, and local laws and rules and regulations, including U.S. sanction. Didn't do that one. C, are wholly compliant and consistent with YouTube terms of service. Possibly that one. Your contest must be conducted and all prizes awarded as outlined in your official rules. Well, he doesn't have official rules, so we don't know if he did that. 3, you're responsible for your rules and all aspects of your contest administration. All right, that's fine and dandy. 4, your rules must clearly state that YouTube is not a sponsor of your contest and require viewers to release YouTube from any liability related to your contest. Obviously, he didn't do that. We just discussed that earlier. He did not do that. Number 5, you must include a legally compliant privacy notice in your official rules. This notice explains how you'll use any personal data you collect from the contest and adhere to that use. Again, he didn't do that. Also, it doesn't say here, but he should probably include whether or not people outside of the U.S. are allowed to enter the contest. That'd be probably a part of the rules. So already, this contest is run afoul of the YouTube contest policies and guidelines. These are the YouTube has policies and guidelines in place to run contests. And obviously, Endless One Up has not followed them. But wait, folks, because there's more. That's right. There's always more. If you're new to the channel, you're going to learn that I always hold back. Always hold back just a little. Because you see, YouTube has a new policy that not many people are aware of. And we're going to take a look at this. This is called the fake engagement policy. I don't know She-Line. I don't know She-Line either. Apparently, she was one of the people in a video that we were reacting to, and she got mad that we were reacting to her. Here we go. Sorry if I'm not paying attention to the chat. I'm on another page. It's hard for me to go back and forth. Usually, I got a co-host here. But my co-hosts were busy with families or some shit. No one cares. Tupac cares. Even if no one else care. Tupac cares. Also, I care. So that's 2 people. That's at least 2 people that care, Jay Cuts. You calling Judge Judy? I agree. I'd call Judge Judy. Flipping the table is the proper way to end Monopoly. No, it's not. I've actually won a game of Monopoly a long time ago, about 15 years ago in college. Johnson Naveen says, now class, open your policies and procedures PDF to page 32 to subscribe to subsection 1B. That's right. Guys, this is going to be on the test. there will be a test on this later. Make sure you got a number 2 pencil. You're going to fill in your circles completely for the Scantron. You can pick it up. Don't forget to put your name on it. We've had some people forget to put their name on their test. I don't want to go chasing you down. I'm just saying. What else did I miss? Did I miss anything else? I'm not taking the test. Forget. No, you taking the test. We all taking the test. United Parks of America. 100 videos is insane. Who's going to do that? Well, someone who wants a free Steam Deck. And that's what I'm telling you. Follow the rules, guys, or Geek will make a video. But see, there you go. One Up Kyle has figured it out. If you follow the rules, then I got nothing to complain about. Then I won't have any content. See how easy, see how simple it is? Just follow the rules. Never jaywalk. Follow the crosswalk. Wait until the light turns green. You're all good. We won't have a problem. We won't have any issues. Look, guys, I'm not doing this to be a dick, okay? I'm not doing this to be an asshole and because I like lording over the rest of you that you guys don't know what the fuck you're doing. No, I'm doing this because one of yous is going to be fucked by this policy. One of yous is going to end up getting hit with this. You're like, I didn't know about it, man. I didn't know. Well, I'm helping you know. Okay, that's what this is for, to help you fucking know. The same way Kim Kardashian didn't fucking know that she had to disclose, and now she got hit with a $1.26 million fine for promoting some cryptocurrency. Do you want to get fucked? Huh? Do you want one endless one-up to do his contest? Someone snitch off, someone say something, someone get a hold of it, one of the YouTube bots figures it out, and next thing you know, now he's paying, his whole channel shut down. He got a 1,000 subscribers, but you know what? The channel got shut down because he didn't follow the fucking rules. And then he tries to open a new channel, and guess what? YouTube shuts that down because they got a policy that if you get your channel shut down, you can't open another channel. And now he's off of YouTube. Why? Because he didn't do a simple thing, a simple fucking thing. And I'm here trying to tell people what this simple thing is, and you guys are fucking busting my balls. Why are you busting my fucking balls is what I'm saying. Anyway, let's get back to this fake engagement policy. The moral authorities, everybody. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad you see it my way. Anyway, glad you finally acknowledged it. No, when didn't I've never denied it. Rexer says if YouTube shut my channel down, it would probably be doing me a favor. Maybe. I mean, some people like doing YouTube. Some people like having a channel and talking to people. You busting my balls because you like my balls? Fantastic. Hey, what are we doing here? We got Gary. What's up, Gary? You gonna talk this time, or you gonna sit there? And then it's probably gonna sit there because it comes off disingenuous. No, it comes off entertaining. You see, I have to entertain. I could be boring and just straight-laced, like you're better than everyone. That's just the way I talk.
Hey, what's up? Hey, let me fix my AirPods and then hopefully they'll be working here in a second.
All right, do what you got to do. Gary, everybody. Hey, Gary's finally done cranking it. Probably. He'll be back. Gary's gonna crank it while Tony's spitting facts. I try. No, don't. I don't want nobody to shut down. I don't want YouTube to shut Rexer down. I don't want them to shut down One Up. I don't want them to shut anybody down. Again, right? You're not gonna. If I came out here, if I made a video and said, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be talking about YouTube's fake engagement policy," there'd be like 5 of you in the chat. 5 of you would show up. It'd be Tommy Uyumiko, Beefy, Ninja Kitty, maybe Evil Knievel, and that'd be it. And Wisp
All right.
in the chat.
There we go. What's going on?
What's going on, Gary? You're missing so much of this delicious One Up drama.
I have been. Is it One Up drama?
Always One Up drama.
Well, I did see. I haven't watched Potion Sword Run's video.
Which one? Because he's made like 4.
The last one he just made.
Oh, the one on me. Oh,
The bully video.
Oh, I love that one. I was dying. We gotta watch. We'll watch that in a minute. Hey, whoa, Goofy foot. We don't do that. We don't do that around here. I'm gonna give you a warning. I'm gonna write it in my notebook. But we don't do that. Let's keep the chat clean, guys. Don't be. You want to fucking talk about me? That's fine. You want to talk about Gary? That's cool too. I talk about Gary all the time. Yeah, don't go at each other. So this Tony is the new authority on everything. No, whoa. I'm not the new authority. I've been the authority. Y'all just weren't aware of it. Like all these
facts,
rules.
brother.
What's that?
I said we just bring the facts, brother.
That's right. That title saying Michael B was exposed was whack. He was respectful to you. Dude, the title was on there before Michael B showed up. We didn't even know Michael B was going to show up. So we was actually talking about Your Average Gamer. That's who the stream was about. Then Michael B and them showed up. So I don't know. Maybe apologize. That was CFB. I understand. But I'm saying we can't be throwing around insults towards each other. We gotta love each other. This is a peaceful stream. I used to be a priest in training. Anyway,
Tony,
let's
are you wearing a red target on your shirt today?
Always. I got these red dots showing up all through the window. Forget about it. So have you heard about this fake engagement policy, Gary?
I've been on a loop for about the last like month and a half or so. I've been on a loop. More the game.
All right. So this is a new policy. When I say new, I think it's maybe a year old, maybe less, maybe a little bit more. Who knows? There's no date on this. So fake engagement policy says the safety of our creators, viewers, and partners is the highest priority. We look to each of you to help us protect this unique and vibrant community. It's important you understand our community guidelines and the role they play in our shared responsibility to keep YouTube safe. Take the time to carefully read the policy below. You can also check out this page for a full list of our guidelines. Now, we're not going to go that far, guys. We're not going to go. But we're going to take a quick look here. It says YouTube doesn't allow anything that artificially increases the number of views, likes, comments, or other metrics, either by using automatic systems or serving up videos to unsuspecting viewers. Also, and this is the important part here, content that solely exists to incentivize viewers for engagement, views, likes, comments, etc., is prohibited. Now, a contest in which you direct your viewers to go back and comment on your videos is exactly what they're talking about here. It says content.
No, so what we just covered?
Channels, yeah, what we just covered. Content and channels that don't follow this policy may be terminated and removed from YouTube. Important, if you hire someone to promote your channel, their decisions may impact your channel. Any method that violates our policies may result in content removal or a channel takedown, whether it's an action taken by you or someone you've hired. We consider engagement to be legitimate when a human user's primary intent is to authentically interact with the content. We consider engagement illegitimate, for example, when it results from coercion or deception, or when the sole purpose of the engagement is financial gain. Now, the sole purpose of the engagement would be the financial gain of a Steam Deck. It also means you can't pay people, right? You can't buy subs. You can't buy likes. You can't buy views.
Man.
Poor Canadian gamer. He's going to... It says, if you're posting content, don't post content on YouTube if it fits any of the descriptions noted below. Links to or promotes third-party services that artificially inflate metrics like views, likes, subscribes. Content linking to or promoting third-party view count subscribers. Offering to subscribe to another creator's channel only if they subscribe to your channel, a.k.a. sub for sub. We've covered that in another video. But here it is, plain as day. Note, you're allowed to encourage viewers to subscribe, hit the like button, share, or leave a comment. So you're still good with that. They still allow you to do that. Which reminds me, like the video, share it with your friends. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel for more learning experience. It's like learning with Tony and Gary sometimes.
Sometimes.
Content featuring a creator purchasing their views from a third party with the intent of promoting the service. And obviously, this policy applies to videos, video descriptions, comments, live streams, and any other YouTube product or feature. Keep in mind, this isn't a complete list. So there you go. Having a giveaway that says, hey, guys, fucking subscribe to the channel, that's a no-no. That's verboten. That ain't good. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably saying, Tony, that's not the intent, right? That's what you're saying, Gary, isn't it? You're saying just that the giveaways, the intention is not to, like, cheat the system. It's not to, like, make the metrics better, right?
How do you know that, though?
How do you know that? It's if I could only read Endless One-Up's mind, right? If I had, like, ESP.
Right.
But I got something better than ESP, Gary. Do you know what I got?
I don't.
I got video. That's right.
Oh, you got facts.
I got facts. So we're going to take a look at this other video from Endless One-Up.
Cool.
This is the 1K giveaway. Win a 64 gigabyte Steam Deck. It's unlisted, but he does have a link. That's how we found it. That's how we was able to discover this
Keep
video.
doing this. I really appreciate that, and I want to be able to give back. So when we get to episode 100, we'll have a chance to win one of 3 hats. But when we get the subscriber count 1,000, I'm going to go and I'm going to do a drawing with, if you've commented on every episode of What's on Deck from number 1,
oh my God,
100, and we'll be past 100 at that point, but I'm locking it down at 100. So you can go back right now, go back to episode.
You go back, guys, and comment. You can
watch all 100 episodes.
You don't have to watch them. You just have to comment.
1, start
That's ridiculous.
Hashtag What's on Deck, and then go the whole ways back up to episode 100 and make sure you got your comment in there, because I'm going to use episode 100 as my starting base. So that is where I'm going to get all of the different comments, and I'm going to dump it into a giant wheel, and then whoever wins, I am going to go and confirm that you have commented on every one of those videos.
So first off, he's letting everyone enter. So if you enter in on video 100, he's not even checking first. He's going to run it. Someone's going to win, potentially. Maybe they didn't comment on all the videos. Then they didn't win. Then he's got to run it again. That seems very, very inefficient.
Woe is me. No, it won't take that long. It's only 100 episodes. And I'm just going to be looking for one person's name at that point, so it'll be pretty easy. But what this is going to do, it's going to...
What's this going to do, Gary? What do you think he's going to say right now? Gerald, you with us still? No? How do you find a guy similar to Murray but creepier? I don't know. Apparently, Jerry's wife has pulled the leash. So I'll play the part of Gary. Gary, what do you think this guy's going to say? I don't know, boss. What are you going to say? Let's listen, Gary. Let's find out what he's going to say. Okay.
Let that algorithm grab a hold of my videos. It's going to push them out there with the What's on Deck tag. And
did he just say that you're by you commenting on his videos, the YouTube algorithm is going to grab it and send it out there? It's going to help him be pushed into the algorithm. Let's go back. Let's hear this again.
Algorithm grab a hold of my videos. It's going to push them out there with the What's on Deck tag, and it'll get more people watching. And that's what we want in the end. I want to.
So right there in the video, Busted in 4K, he basically admits that what he's doing is basically tricking the algorithm to make his videos seem like they're getting more engagement than they are, in order for him to get more viewers and potentially more subscribers. Gaming the algorithm. Thank you, Papa Brad's Gaming. Thank you, Gary, for jumping back in. Busted in 4K. It's like, you guys make this so easy. It's like fish in a barrel at this point.
What did I just miss in the last, 15 seconds? I just had a phone call real quick.
Okay, we'll go back. We'll let you hear this again.
Going to do
it's really quick.
It's fine. We got all the time in the world.
It won't take that long. It's only 100 episodes, and I'm just going to be looking for one person's name at that point, so it'll be pretty easy. But what this is going to do, it's going to let that algorithm grab a hold of my videos. It's going to push them out there with the What's on Deck tag, and it'll get more people watching. And that's what we want in the end. I want to share all of my experiences with.
So he just basically admitted that by people going back on all of his videos and tagging them and making this fake engagement, he's going to game the algorithm and get his videos pushed out to a wider audience, which is definitely
That's a no-no.
against terms of service. So yeah, I don't need ESP to know that his whole plan was to game the system to break terms of service, because he was so helpful and he told us. I didn't even have to like put him against the wall and hit him with the book or nothing. None of that. YouTube community police, you guys are making our job way too easy, right? Book him, Dano. This guy's done. We're done with this guy. Get him off the stand. So there you go. Look.
Kiss.
Basically, what I'm saying is, if you're going to run a sweepstake, because that's what it is. It's not a giveaway. It's a sweepstake. A giveaway is you give away stuff. A contest is a game of skill in which you have to have skill in order to win. A sweepstakes is like a lottery, but you don't actually pay for it, right? You pay to get into a lottery and then you win something. A sweepstakes is you enter it, but you don't pay, and then you potentially win something. Oh my God, this giveaway sucks. I didn't say it was great. I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, so there you go. He getting what's on deck to trend? Yeah, which is like gaming the system, which is against terms of service. I'm sorry if you don't give a shit, but I do. Wow, Gary sounds smarter. They said you sounded smarter when I did the Gary voice. Nah, he must got another phone call. Damn bill collectors. Who paid him money? I don't know who paid him money. You don't need people to pay you money to game the system, to break terms of service. People used to do all kinds of illegal shit on TV and radio. They had to be reported and dealt with. Sorry. Yeah, look, guys. Like I said, I'm not an activist. I'm not reporting anybody. I'm a journalist. I just bring stuff to light. I'm also a teacher. I let you guys know stuff, inform you. That doesn't mean that he's going to get away with it. Doesn't mean he's going to get caught either, right? You could do shit and 999 times out of 1,000 never get busted. But then that one time, you get fucked over, right? You can go into a store and steal a candy bar and not get caught. That doesn't make candy bar stealing illegal, right? You can, oh, fuck. Last time I was in here, I stole a candy bar and you guys didn't stop me. No, that's not how it works. Just because you can get away with something doesn't make it legal. Just because you can get away with something doesn't mean you're going to get away with it again the next time. I'm trying to inform you and educate you so you don't have to worry, so you can sleep at night, not worried about anybody busting you, not worried about, you know what, you pissed somebody off and now they reported your video. You know what, some guy wanted to win, he didn't win, and he gets mad and he reports your fucking contest because that happened. And you're probably thinking, well, you know what? I don't hear about these things. You don't hear about every fucking thing, right? You don't know every fucking criminal that lives in your city, that lives in your county, that lives in your fucking block, okay? So you're not going to hear about every single content creator on YouTube that gets busted for everything. You usually only hear about the big ones, right? Because there's probably hundreds, thousands of small content creators that are getting busted for stupid shit all the time that you never hear about because they're small and they have a small audience that you never interact with. Sorry. I get emotions. I never said you bought subs. Who buying subs? I like sub sandwiches. Kevin Red says he never bought subs, never asked for subs and likes. I just do my thing and let the views fall where they may. Gary, your drug money collector is calling you again?
No, I dealt with him earlier.
All right, so that was that. So I don't think we got to go over that anymore. Let me see. Was there anything else? We already covered the tech buzz calling me the internet police. We dealt with that. I guess we'll just go ahead and watch Potion's video because we're gonna save Rainwater for the end. He's saving them for the best. Saving the best for last. Now, what's funny is I don't think people really understood this video. Potion.
I'm assuming it's a funny joke video.
Welcome to episode of Potion Sword Run. Original C.
Gary, they want you to address the beef. Blinded said he's got beef with you.
Hold on, what beef?
I don't know.
Dress the beef. I'm trying to think. What was the beef?
I'm talking street beef right now. Serious beef.
Serious beef.
Tell Gary I got beef with him now. He's got beef with you, Gary. Blinded's got the beef. He's like fucking Arby's. He's got the beef.
They got the meats. Blinded's got the beef.
No, they got the meat. Sorry. I got the slogan wrong. Don't shoot me. Gary, do you like French fries, Gary?
Of course.
You know what I heard the other day? Vito doesn't like French fries.
What?
That's what I said.
Is he American?
Exactly.
It might be French fries, but how fucking un-American are you if you don't eat French fries?
You don't even like tater tots.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck, that's what I'm saying, right?
Potato hating commie.
You put some tater tots in your pocket at school and you're just eating the tater tots out the pocket. And he's kind of chunky too, so it's kind of weird that he doesn't like French fries. They will know about the beef. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, Tommy O knows French fries are the best. We call them freedom fries now. All right.
I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but Tony TGD has gone loco.
Gone loco, baby.
Rampaging through the one arcade community, just knocking out the windows. Doesn't care if you're just a lady taking a shower. He's over there just squeezing and throwing things across the wall. He's creating mayhem. And he must be stopped.
Dr. Freeman says, what's the beef with Rainwater? He made a video on us. Rainwater wanted some smoke. He said, I'm going to make a video on you. He tagged me. He's like, boom. He dropped it like 35-minute video. So you know we gotta react to this. I got my fucking Reese's Pieces. I'm ready to go. But first we're gonna lighten the mood with a little Potion Sword Run.
But before we begin, again, do not like this video. I am still wanted for stealing my neighbor's cats. Keep on knocking. And I won't let them in. That's right. Tony TGD, the Frog King Kermit, is out there causing trouble like he always does, asking questions.
This guy sounds like he belongs in the Cheech and Chong video. He does.
Questions like that harshly. Who asks questions that harshly and direct? What's wrong with you, sir?
Nana says John D buys views and subs for console kits. I'm gonna need some proof on that.
You deserve all the blocks that you're getting.
Oh, no, I don't. I don't deserve any blocks.
People out here just trying to enjoy their toys, and you? Who are you to come in here and put your quarter on the window and yell, I have next?
I'm the motherfucking YouTube police. Is that right, Gary? Tell that boy. He don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Causing people to leave their favorite hobby. That's all you're doing. Tony TGD, the journalist. How do you live with yourself, sir? How? Scaring everybody. Is that what makes you feel like a big person?
Makes me feel like a big man. I'm a big man now. That vein on his head is scary.
Having to bully Mike B, the game genie,
He came in my house.
from talking to his friends?
Needs new friends.
What do you, sir?
Evil Knievel says, why don't you talk to him, Gary? He's white now.
Good question.
One Up Kyle says, I like rainwater. Rainwater is awesome. Like when it rains and the water comes down, fucking love it.
They were just
Love
a
the rain.
group of
You were just
people
gonna
having
scorch.
fun.
You were just gonna scorched earth. Come on, dude.
You
What,
came
English much?
and ruined
You were just gonna
it all.
go scorched earth.
Now they can't
The whole
talk about
arcade
Star
community,
Wars.
aren't you? Maybe, I don't know.
Can't talk about the
I haven't
weather.
decided yet. We're still working on it. We're working on the details. I'm not a guy who plans.
People thought he was being serious in this video.
Tony, how he's ruining
Yeah.
everything. Not only Mike B, but your average gamer. How's he gonna talk to them now? Huh? Start a different chat? God, how many chats are you gonna start? Who can keep up?
I can't keep up with all my chats.
Just going around bullying everybody, asking questions. Trying to find the truth at what cost? Tony, ask yourself that. At what cost?
At what cost, Gary?
At the end, when everybody
Cost of
turns off
friendship.
the arcade units and there's nobody's left online to play with, ask yourself, was it worth it? Tony,
It was.
was the truth all worth it?
Fuck yeah! The truth is always worth it. Is this running at normal speed? It is. It is. We always watch Potion at normal speed. Potion is on that government weed. The truth is always worth it. That's what we watching that video for. To let you guys know that yes, I think it's all worth it. I think the truth is always worth it. Even if you guys end up fighting with each other. If some of you guys decide you don't want to do this no more, you can't handle the heat. It's the price you pay, right? I've been out here. I've done my thing. I've had some heat thrown my way. I rolled with the punches. Made me stronger. Made me a better YouTuber. He is smoking that Maui Wowie. Just so you guys know, Potion Sword Run also has like kidney disease, and he's got to do like dialysis like twice a month. So cut him a little slack if you didn't know.
No, I'm sorry to hear that. No, I didn't know that.
He didn't know. He made a whole video on it. Like he tried to get like insurance, and then it didn't take, and then like he got a kidney, but it didn't take. It failed eventually. It's like a whole saga. You miss everything, Gary.
Well, he's got too much to. You better watch his truck. Sorry about that. Yeah, we almost died. No, I was gonna say he's got too many stories to tell yet. So hopefully things can work out for old Potion.
Tony TGD consumes adrochrome to keep his froggy looks. Real news, guys. Nah, it's not true. It's fake news. I'm like in that episode of South Park where Christopher Reeves was just like cracking open the aborted babies and just like sucking out the stem cells. That's what I do. Survive on stem cells. All right. We've wasted enough time. We're going to get to the main event. I didn't want to have to go here. YouTube Community Police YCP sponsorships, Arcade 1-Up Illuminati, and disclosures. Yeah, Potion is a true gem. And we love Potion. Always nice, always kind. Even to people that don't deserve his kindness, he's kind to. Is this the Emiko Kumbaya stream? No. That was just it's an ebb and flow, right? You come in hot, you bring it down a little, then you come back hot. It's like a perfect show theory, right? If you're always hot, you keep going up and up. You get the mood up, and people get burned out. And then by the time of the end of the stream, they ain't got that energy. But if you go up and then down a little, and then bring it back up, boom. Total energy. Chaz Bono. Come on, that was mean. Even I thought it was a little mean when I said that.
Hey, who is this? Is this Elon Musk?
We wish we'd be roasting Elon Musk. No, this is Rainwater Games.
Oh,
Retro Bros Gateway. So he made this video. It's about us. We're the YouTube community police, apparently. Let's get into it.
Hey,
I got him running at 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. Because
everybody, it's Rainwater Games here. Listen, the YCP is all up in our grill. Who's the YCP? Well, none other than the YouTube community police. Some stuff's been going down. I was out of town. I'm catching up, but I got stuff to say. And boy, has a pot got stirred. A pot done got stirred, boys. And let's talk about it.
that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about it. You excited, Gary? He gave us this nickname, the YCP. I don't know where it came from. I don't know who started it.
I am.
But I'm going to adopt it. So I'm going to get like a little frog with like a sheriff badge or something.
Can I be a YCP juggalo?
YCP juggalo. We're going to get little frogs with hatchets. Face paint. Maybe
Paint my face green.
Yeah, green and black. That'd be awesome. Oh shit, that's like fucking at 1.5 speed. I almost had a seizure watching that.
Okay, so let's start out with this. Let's talk about this first. What is the YCP? I can't remember who told me this. So I apologize to anybody if I offend you by calling you the YCP.
No, we're not offended. You offended, Gary?
Maybe just a little bit.
Maybe just a little bit. Bono says no one actually calls y'all that in your 1-0 community, just him. I don't want to call him a liar. We're barely like 13 seconds in the video. I don't want to call him liar just yet. Rogan Bishop says, what the fuck, bro? You don't even show your face. Fam was right. This Chan is trolling hard. We don't troll. It's not a troll. We're not trolling. We rolling. Some joints, but not trolling. No. YouTube community robbers. Oh man, the drugs are kicking in. He's talking. No, I got 1.5 speed, 0. We're at 1.5 speed. But let me remind you, since I got your attention, hit that like button. Share it with your friends. Let people know that we're live. Put it in the little community tabs. Put it on the Twitters. Go into Discords. Go into Facebook groups. The Twitters. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Because we want to see you come back. Because we got so much more content to give you. So much more delicious news.
Think of it as a term of endearment, I guess. I don't know. But you done got dubbed yourself the YCP. And who is the YCP? Well, there's about half a dozen YouTube channels as far as I can see.
It's not even half. Why is it? How did it? I don't know how this guy counted. But it's definitely not half a dozen. Right? It's me, Potion.
Like 3.
And Gen X Gamer. I think Retro Row made like 2 videos or something. It was like a video and a short. I don't know if that counts. I mean, there's like 4 of us, like Bob, you, Ninja Katie, and Blinded, but we're all on the same channel. So basically, it's like this channel and then like 2 other channels. So, yeah. Man, Gary from Neurotic is just fucking spamming the chat.
Yeah, and I'm very pro arcade 1-up. Well, more so than most people are. So.
What's up, Herb War? So Tony shook down the entire 1-up community. Was it when both mics had crab legs? It was. Crab legs fucked it up. They were good until the crab legs. Dr. Freeman says, sounds like Tony's milking this stream. No, I'm an entertainer. So it's what I do. We've put on like 8, 9, 10-hour live.
This is what we do all the time. All the time.
Yeah. So, it's just how it is. It's how we roll. God. I must have pissed off some Eric July fans. Some Ripper fans. Whoever this is, just know.
They're out for blood, Tony.
They're out for blood. But tomorrow, my book, my ISO #1, it's going to be here tomorrow. And I'm going to review that shit. And I'm going to spoil it. 100% spoiler review for ISO #1 coming in. while I'm discussing that, I'm gonna go ahead and lock up on these comments here. So, Gary, what you been up to?
Nothing. Living life.
How's your game coming along? You gonna put it on Arcade One Up?
Yeah, it's been
I
on
got
the
connections in the
standstill for a
community
while.
now. I can call up John
I don't
D.
need a connection. I just need to get work done.
Looks like we're going subscriber only mode. I don't want to do it, but I gotta do it.
Yeah, make them work for it.
We're gonna put 10-second delay on messages. Now, there we go. That should clear it up. God damn, we not trolling. Sub and like, left my F out, bro. You don't show your face. You trolling, homie. Trying to come up on another. Obviously, you don't know us. We've been doing this for a long time. I never show my face. My face is not the center of my content. I don't show my face because I want you to listen to my words and hear the things that I'm saying, rather than be distracted by my beautiful, beautiful face. I'm like Vega.
Oh, I can't reverse it.
If I show my face, you'll be so
Did that
enamored
work?
with my looks. No, because I got the thing on. Look, I sub, yeah. So, Pee-wee's right. Y'all don't want to see my face. Anyway, man, that's a lot of salt. Just because I said I didn't like that book. Tony's bald. All frogs are bald. No, some frogs have little hairs. Little hairs. All right, back to the rainwater stuff.
That showed up out of nowhere seemingly, and a lot of them have like maybe 700 or 800 subscribers. They're not big channels, but that's because they came from the Amico community.
Why you gotta say it like that, Gary? This man got like 1,000 subs. He only got 1,000 subs. He barely got more than us. And he gonna be like, they little channels. They only got like, come on.
He's
Now.
salty.
We almost in the same lane. You gonna get like, these are little channels. I don't know, Rainwater. Trying to throw that shade. I'm on the come up though. I got 891. I'm catching up. Yeah, he's got 1,060, something like that.
That's it?
Yeah, he's not a big channel. That's why I was like, he throwing that shade. But obviously, I'm wasting time because I was looking for something.
So for those who don't know what the Amico debacle was all about, they call it the Amico Wars.
We don't call it the Amico Wars. None of us call it that. That's not what we don't say that. That's some dork ass shit.
There was a failed console that some people were like super shills and were investors and were just really, really wanting this thing to happen, and they were ignoring the obvious signs that it was not going to happen. And then there's the other side of.
Okay, so he said that there was one side that was ignoring all these signs, right? There was one side that was saying like the games were good and he was looking forward to it, basically ignoring all the telltale signs that this was potentially a scam, potentially a shitty console. And do you agree with this, Gary?
100%.
100%. Gary, do you want to take a little side trip? You want to join me on a little side mission?
Always.
Always. We're always going on little side trips. We never can get to a location just going straight.
Not when I'm on.
Not when anyone's on. We know Gary's not straight. This is a video. Top 10 Amico games.
YouTube, bro. This is
That guy look familiar to you, Gary?
Maybe a little.
A little familiar? Whose channel is this? Oh, shit. It's Rainwater Games. Rainwater Games made a video touting the top 10 Amico games. In television Amico, most anticipated games 2021. That means it already missed a launch date at this point. When he made this video, it had already missed the launch date. These telltale signs were there.
I told you, Tony, it's all salt.
So sorry, Mr. Rainwater Games. When you're talking about the Amico community, maybe you might have included yourself in the list of people that were taken in the list of people that were potentially missing all the signs.
Ouch. Shots fired.
Shots fired. We don't need to watch the video. That was just a little short trip. Shorter than average. Usually we're like fucking 45 minutes on a side trip. Yeah. All right. Back to the main video.
People that were like, bro, it's not going to happen. You need to like recognize this and realize that it's just not going to happen. And so it created these two factions. Tommy Tellerico, who was their he was like president or something of the company or CEO, and then now he's not. Anyway, long story short, he was kind of like what we'd consider the John D of Arcade 1-Up. He was kind of like that to that community. And anyway, so this group of people, the YCP, the YouTube community police, as we're dubbing them, they were the kind of the guys that were over there like calling out all these super shills, which they called them the Amico cult.
Oh shit, we got a super chat. Gary, why didn't you tell me we had a super chat?
I just walked in the door. Sorry.
How do we
Feel a
miss
little
this?
nauseous.
Don't be nauseous. Why are you nauseous? Was your old lady naked?
I don't know. That's low, Tony. That's low. No,
That was funny though.
My old age, I'm like, I don't know. I'm getting more motion.
Still
We
too
were in the
fast.
car, so I'm little motion sickness in the car, and it's been getting to me a lot this like last few years. Let's go to the super chat. Enough about me
Enough
and my
about
old
you. All
lady.
right.
It's off limits, Tony. It's off limits.
It was funny. We got a $3.33 super chat from Haunted Wisp. Keep going, good sir.
All right.
I don't know where it was at. I must have missed it somewhere.
Robit Wisp.
Yeah, from Robit. We are now accepting tips. Don't feel obligated. It must have been somewhere buried in the damn. All this salt.
Am I that much closer to getting internet?
That much closer. If you guys don't know, Gary is without the internet. He uses his phone. Yeah, I can't see. I don't know. I must have missed it somewhere, Wisp, but thank you for $3.33.
Yes, Omni Wisp.
Jamie Loken says, I'm interested in what you have to say about this topic, but can you move a little faster than this? I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Motherfucker's back. Will they ever learn?
Right. And
I
which, by the
like
way,
that
I think some of those
thumbnail.
guys that were on both sides of that were interesting personalities. I think some of them were great people. Both on the Amico cult side and on the anti-Amico side. I think there were some great people. So I'm not calling out any specific names or anything because I like some of these guys. So, but
Probably doesn't like us.
it dried up. Their content dried up. The Amico's dead. Okay. So where do these guys go? They're like, well, I don't know. So they come.
Don't
started with
don't
I guess
tell
one of
that
these
to
guys
Phil.
was interested in the NFL Blitz cabinet from Arcade 1-Up. Came over to our community, saw this going on, and thought, hey, what's going on? Somebody got a free cabinet, and it's not being disclosed, and it's like, and so I'm not going to get into the juicy details of it per se, because some of these guys are my friends, and I'm not out here to throw anybody under the bus. If you guys want to look into this, you can go watch these guys' channels.
Well, that's not really why we came in here. What happened was, I don't know how Potion Sword Run got involved. I think he was just interested in one-ups and arcades, and he just kind of stumbled into it. Myself and my guys here, we got involved because a friend of ours, Genovi, he linked a video from Rexer. He said, hey, check out this Blitz online situation. It's another company promising things that's not delivering. Take a look at it, see what you think. So 4 days had passed after he had tweeted me because I'm busy. I do other things. I looked into it, and I said, yeah, this is kind of bullshit. And so I made a video on it. And I thought that was it, right? It was like a one and done, made this video, call out the company, no problem. But as these things happen, people were upset that I made that video. People were upset that I just did it. Then suddenly I got one side is mad, and the other side is sending me stuff like, hey, now that you're here, come check out this other thing and this other thing. So then I started watching some live streams. I watched a Your Average Gamer live stream. I asked him some questions via super chats. He didn't like that. So then he banned me from his channel. So I got a little pissed. So I was like, hey, let's make a live stream. Next thing you know, bada bing, bada boom. We got the two
Truth
mics.
hurts.
We got Rexer. We got all kind of people on the stream. And it's just it was a big
What was a
mess.
celebrity death match?
It was fantastic.
It was.
And now that I've unpacked my bags and I've settled in, we're going to be looking around, see what's going on. So that's how we got involved. So now that everybody's up to speed.
But
What's up, Retro Bro?
It got pretty ugly. It got pretty ugly. So people went on some streams. They, for lack of better words, they sort of put their foot in their mouth and said some things on streams. And it's just the whole community has gone crazy over this, right? And people are stressed out. They're mad. They're angry. They're fighting with each other. People who were friends are no longer friends. People who were already kind of at each other's
Tony,
throats
we're
are
still
now like trying to
friends.
slit each other's throats. And it's
Yeah, we're friends. I guess people in the 1UP community have, because they've taken different approaches. You know, some people are like, hey, we fucked up. And some people are like, hey, fuck these guys, right? So then they're like, hey, why are you entertaining these assholes? I was actually in Mike of All Trades Discord. He let me in his Discord. We were talking. We were friendly. We were talking about some fighting games. We were talking about Tekken. I was telling him I'm looking to get back into Tekken 7. You know, I barely touched it. We talked about Tekken Tag. There was some trash talk about who's better. Some of the guys was joining in. It was a nice little time. And then another gentleman by the name of Travis, the one that we called out for, you know, saying 100% Code Mystics was doing the whole Blitz thing. He was also in there, and he was throwing a little shade, saying that we don't care, that we just came in and we're causing a ruckus, and we don't care about the community. And I said, hey, I care. And then he was talking some more.
Hey, I've been subbed to Mike, both mics, for quite a while. So, and like I said, Michael B. I go back with him for like about 10 years or so. I think that's when he started his channel. So these guys in the community, and obviously anyone who listens and who has followed along and knows where I come from. Like I said earlier, I am a arcade 1UP supporter. I'm not happy about the price hikes over the last couple of years and the quality and certain things here. But I feel like I'm pretty fair across the board. So I got a little skin in the game, but and I can speak. I'm pretty sure I can speak for Tony when I say that we're here doing the work the right way. We're not calling people out for no reason, and the facts always speak for themselves. So,
Bro says, Gary, you aren't fair. You don't like Elden Ring. It's true.
This is true.
Corey K says, literally almost all of YouTubers and game journalists are access media shields. They are. And that's why I call them out all the time. That's why I'm always just a little bit embarrassed when I say I am a games journalist. But I do call out
right to a certain extent. And unfortunately, these guys are like they like their hobby. Okay, and Arcade 1UP came out. They really like the product. They're to a point where I feel like Michael B is pretty honest in his reviews. I don't think he's ever going to be disappointed with a cab. He's just not that kind of guy, right? He likes collecting these things, and you're going to get criticism from him, but he's never going to absolutely dislike something. And that's where a lot of this fighting and stuff is coming from, because you got guys like Rexer on one side where they think, Arcade 1UP is just cheap garbage. They are criticizing anybody for having these in their collections, or why would you want to do this? And I see the appeal to having, a cabinet with the reduced size and everything that goes along with it. But clearly, there's two sides. You're not going to make everybody happy, and we're just trying to cover the facts here.
Yeah. Jamie Loken says, I don't fully understand why Rexer dislikes Mike B so much. Yeah, I'm not 100% on that whole drama, but I think some of the drama got squashed after Mike B shared the receipts. I did see some receipts for donating. Johnson says, thunderstorm in North Dakota tonight, hard freeze on Friday morning. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, be careful. Come on, guys. Don't make fun of Rainwater. Its looks. We don't want to focus on that. It's not what we're here for. It's not what we do, gentlemen.
So I will say this. Having the YCP come in and start barking at the community, I don't know that it's done positive things for the community in that respect, because I feel like it's created a lot of tension and a lot of anger.
It should be keeping people honest. That's
Yeah, well,
the
here's
main
the
thing,
thing.
right?
Here's the thing. If you guys are fighting, right? If you're fighting, it's because one of you is going, hey, we should be honest, and the other one's going, no, fuck that.
Right.
So obviously these people are now realizing their morals and their ethics don't align the way they thought they did, right?
Right.
See, everything was fine and dandy until we came in and we shined a light, and everyone started looking at each other and go, wait a minute.
Yeah, the jig is up.
I thought you guys were the same like us, right? No, I didn't know you were blue and we're red. I thought we were all the same color. Turns out you're not all on the same team. You're not all copacetic like you thought you were. Sometimes it takes someone like me to shine a light on that.
And a lot of frustration within the community, and that sucks. It really does. So for that, I don't necessarily like what's going on. That being said, what are they calling out? Well, for the most part, what these guys are calling out is they're calling out people for not disclosing sponsored videos, I guess is the best way to put it. For not saying this video is sponsored by Arcade 1, right? Or iArcade, or at Games, or Unico, or whatever, right? They're calling out the community for not disclosing their relationships and the perks and stuff that they're getting, right, from people, from these companies.
It's very important.
Very important. Disclosure is very important. It's always in the consumer's best interest. That's what we look out for. That's
Transparency, right? Transparency.
Consumer advocacy is something of a hobby of mine. I like the consumer to be fully informed. Be friends with John D. I don't care. Just let people know. It might not taint your opinion, right? You could be 100% honest about the cab, about Arcade 1-Up's tables or whatever the hell else they make. But the consumer needs to know that you do have this relationship with John D, and it's up to the consumer to decide whether or not they believe you're being fair, right? It's not up to you. It's up to the consumer, and they need the information in order to make that judgment for themselves. Bo did say, he said, my biggest issue is how long do they know the blitz was messed up? Yeah, that is a concern. Not just how long they knew, how much they knew, and what they were told. Whether they were told, hey, don't say nothing because we're going to get it fixed, don't worry, or don't say nothing because we don't want no one to be scared off.
Right, and I would assume, and I'm assuming here, that this is the way of the Amico. They knew these talks, if they're in the inner circles with John D and these guys who work for Arcade 1-Up, they more than likely knew what was going on. Now, like you said, Tony, that could have changed. They could change in the future, like we're working on it or whatever. But most likely, I believe that they knew.
Bo Knows Tecmo says they knew it was screwed up for months because another creator close to John D said he knew it was messed up months ago. Yeah, I did hear something about someone making a video basically expressing concerns, but in a way that everyone was like, oh shit, he must know something, right? Kevgred says they knew they will never talk bad about a cab before release. Hype. That's the other thing, right? Yeah. You can't just hype things up. You got to discuss things in a full spectrum. What are your concerns for it? Not just, hey, this is great, it's going to be awesome. They said they're going to do all these things. They'll be like, hey, do you think the company's actually going to be able to accomplish that? Do you think they're going to be able to get this game that never had online, running online at 60 FPS, full 3D? Did taking out the late hits, I know people are like, it's not a big deal, right? But taking out the late hits changes the code, and that could cause bugs, right? As stupid as that sounds. But whenever you change code, it can have just some unnatural effect that you didn't even realize, right? All right. Let's continue on.
And to be fair, rightfully so. I think a lot of people in our community are breaking these rules. They're YouTube rules, they're FTC laws. And I feel like, they're probably right. So what has happened is what I'm starting to see is I see a split here. And I'm talking among people that I respect, channels that I like, people who are my friends. I see a split of two different reactions to this. The first are the people who are like, okay, you know what? I've not been perfect, and I want to disclose all of my relationships, and I'm going to do better.
And we respect those people. Those people who've decided to disclose their relationships, to say, hey, you know what? I didn't realize this. I fucked up. Mad respect to those people, right? They don't have to do it. There's nothing I can do to force anybody to do these things. I can just give you information, and you can choose to do with it what you will. And they've chosen to take that information and actually be proactive about it.
Right, and I do believe there are guys like Michael B. who have been in it for so long who just don't realize all the different rules and things you have to abide by. But he did right by, disclosing those receipts, and that's a step in the right direction going forward. So,
yeah, Mike of all trades, I think he's also disclosed things, and he in his community post he mentioned the sweater. He says it's too small, but he did get a sweater. So people are understanding now. People are aware, and that's really what we wanted to do. We want to bring awareness. Your favorite food is Korean barbecue?
And I'm going to go back. I'm going to make sure that my videos at minimum have a description that says was or wasn't sponsored by XYZ company or what have you. So there's those folks, okay, trying to do the right thing, and they're just like, I recognize screwed up. Cool, right? There's a whole nother group which is just as big and just as cool of people who are taking kind of the other approach, which is, I'm not going to let these guys come in and bully me and tell.
He says bully, right? I don't understand how it's bullying anybody.
So derogative.
But it's like, unless I've only mentioned, like, before this stream, before he made this video, I mentioned your average gamer. And I think that's it, really, because your average gamer is the one I had the issue with. Oh, Travis, because he said the thing, and Tech Buzz.
Well, Tony simply can't be talking about you. That's all there is to it.
It must be talking about someone else, because I have not bullied anybody. Maybe now, maybe a little bit now, but yeah, I ain't bullying nobody. Yeah, it's not bullying when it's educating. I agree. Mike J says, I've always clicked the paid sponsorship button every time I got a game from iArcade for review. If I didn't click that button, it's a video I made because I wanted to. Yeah, exactly. It's not that hard to click the button. Technically, it's not a sponsorship if you get a game for review. It's just a review copy. Sponsorship is if they paid you specifically to that video. And usually sponsorships aren't, hey, say what you want. It's like, hey, say good things about the company or whatever.
Tell me what to do, and if I go back and I change anything on any of these videos, then I'm showing weakness. I'm giving them what they want. I don't want to give them the satisfaction. I don't want to give them the satisfaction. But I'm not talking one person, like multiple.
You're correcting your mistakes.
Have kind of taken that stand.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay to have the mistakes. You're only human, but to acknowledge that, hey, I might be doing it wrong. I might be misinforming somebody, or I might be leading, a consumer who's not as familiar with what's going on with Arcade 1-Up. You're leading them down a better path. And there's there's nothing wrong with having that mistake in the first place and making the mistake, but it's how you rebound and correct it afterwards, after it's been pointed out to you.
Yeah. The issue I have with this now, though, is they're basically acknowledging the mistake, going, yes, I made a mistake. What I did was wrong and I should correct it, but I'm not going to. Now you're actively choosing to leave the mistake in. Now it's no longer a mistake, right? It's a mistake when you didn't know about it. Now that you know about it, it's no longer a mistake. It is a deliberate attempt to mislead consumers.
Out of spite.
Yeah, out of spite.
No less.
Right? You're punishing consumers because you're upset with me. I'm not getting punished. I don't.
Yeah, and for the regular for the regular guys around that hang around our channel, I mean, most of us are well informed. We're in it for the for the games and the pop culture and all that stuff. But we're talking the average people who are unsuspecting consumers that don't know any better, and there are a lot out there. Those are the people who need to be informed. I mean, everybody needs to be informed, but those are the people who really need to be informed.
Yeah, bro's right. Getting a game for review isn't sponsorship technically, But you should disclose it's a review copy. Exactly. Yeah, Papa Brad's right. No one that watches their content is going to really care. Just fix it. The whole thing, see, I see a lot of people say, well, they should know, right? My audience knows that I get stuff from iArcade or Arcade 1UP, or I'm friends with John D. It's about new people. It's about someone who just logs into the internet, logs on to YouTube and says, hey, I'm interested in this NFL Blitz situation. You know, this NFL, I seen this cab. I'm interested and want to know some more information. Clicks on it, and then your video pops up, and they watch it, and they don't know because it's the first time they've been exposed to you and your content. That's who we're trying to protect. That's the people that need to be informed that, hey, by the way, you clicked on this video, but I'm friends with John D, the guy who runs Arcade 1UP. You know, take it for what you will. And maybe there will be people who are going to click off of your video. Because sometimes that's what honesty is, right? Honesty sometimes bites you in the ass and you lose a viewer, you lose a sub. A good deed never goes unpunished, as they say. All right, bro, we're gonna time you out. I told you, we don't attack people's looks.
And so it's pretty polarizing to see the reaction here. And so I'm curious to see what's going to happen from all of this. Now, I will tell you, I'm a little bit on the fence here.
Jamie Loken says, so how is getting a copy of a game for review different from getting an Arcade 1UP cap? It's not. It's 100% not. But you have to disclose that you've got it for review purposes. Right? It's just that simple. Now, if you're getting the cab in order to give it away, now we're in a different territory. Now we're in a situation again where we go back to the sweepstakes situation. And that sweepstakes would be sponsored by Arcade 1UP because Arcade 1UP is giving you something to give away. They're sponsoring that giveaway. Now, you didn't buy it. If you buy an Arcade 1UP to give away, then it's your sweepstakes, right? But if they give it to you, it's their sweepstakes. You're just facilitating it. You're managing the sweepstakes. Except Evo, he attacks people's look. I don't know nothing about it. I didn't see nothing.
To be honest, I'm a little bit on the fence. I can see both sides. On the one hand, I don't want to give credit to bullies and bullying and people who are genuinely stirring the pot in our community.
We're not bullies. I don't bully people. I'm a nice guy. I feed homeless chickens on the weekend.
Get that. On the other hand, I don't necessarily think these guys are wrong, and maybe they're exposing this, but maybe they're just not doing it in a very good way.
What's a good way? Gary, what's a good way to expose people?
Look them up and put them on Twitter.
Jamie Loken, does IGN say they got a game for review? I don't think so. I don't know if they do or not. I don't watch IGN and I don't read their content. As a game reviewer, I avoid all other game reviews so as to not taint my review subconsciously or consciously with other people's opinions. But I know for myself, whether it's on my website or on YouTube, I 100% disclose all the time. Hey, got this game for review. It's the first thing that I put. Tony, we made a whole stream making fun of MSM looks, Pepperidge Farm members. Yeah, but it's different. He's like French Canadian. Look, that's not the purpose of this stream, right? This stream is not to make fun of this guy's look. That MSM thing, that was a personal beef. That was with the words in Google, yeah.
Somebody so clip in the last 2 minutes. Get that Kermit guy.
What if it is a gift from Arcade 1UP biggest influencer? I'm not exactly sure what the question is.
I think he's asking if it's a gift from Arcade 1UP's biggest. I mean, here's the thing, it's just flat out. If an influencer purchases the cab and gives it away, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing needs to be disclosed because he's made the purchase himself and he's giving it away out of his income or the income he's making from the channel. That's perfectly fine. What's going on here is not that.
Yeah, and if you win the giveaway, like let's say Rainwater is giving away a cab that 1UP gave him, and you won it. You don't have to disclose that you won a contest, right? Or you won a T-shirt, or you won $25 gift card from one of these guys running a giveaway. That's not what we're talking about here. That's not a gift. You won a contest. It's totally different. What's up, Zodrider? Papow. Papow. All right, let's get back into it.
So I hope that they can respect that opinion. But I think, for me, I want to disclose my personal relationships and stuff. So I'm gonna say right here, right now, I'm gonna disclose. I've never received anything from At Games. I've never received anything from Arcade 1UP. I have had personal phone calls with John D. That have gone on for 30, 60 minutes at times. But it's not what you think. Well, maybe it is what you think. It's usually me yelling at him and calling him names. And
I'm glad that he's disclosing. It's going a little long. Realistically, all you got to do is say, hey, I received games from XYZ company. I know personally an employee or employees from XYZ company. That's really it.
vice versa. But we end up at the end, going, okay, well, let's agree to hate each other or whatever. I mean, I don't hate the guy, but
says you're a hypocrite, dude. You've done entire streams dumping on people's look. Yes, I've done streams. Me, the guy who's doing the channel, the guy who's making the content. If I get busted for making fun of somebody's look, then it's on me. If I get busted because people in my chat are making fun of somebody's look, then I'm going to be pissed because I had no control over that, right? That's what I'm saying. That's why I say you could always make fun of me. You could always shit on me because I'm not going to complain about it. But Rainwater might be pissed because you guys are making fun of him and I'm not doing nothing about it. So that's what I'm saying here.
Let's just say he doesn't give me any insider information or anything like that. So trust me, I ain't I'm not bought and paid by John D. So let's just get that out of the way. iArcade, there's a little bit different story. I have received stuff from iArcade. And I think most people who follow my content know that. But to these guys' point is you can't assume that your viewers are aware of your biases, right? And I don't think that I have a bias. I mean, of course, people are going to say that. Of course, people are going to say that they're not biased. I don't feel like I act biased. As you guys know, I've told iArcade straight to their face, and there's videos out there on my channel, but not and on the iArcadians channel, of me literally telling them that a certain game, was not good. That's to put it lightly. So
I did watch this guy's a couple of his videos, and he received like the second iArcade that ever went out. It wasn't like they gave it to him purposefully second. It was just like a coincidence that his arrived second.
Oh, okay.
I certainly am not shilling for anything, but I will disclose I did get a free shipping upgrade when I was Fan of the Month for iArcade, long time ago, years ago. I don't know how much that cost, but it was a nice surprise. It was a gift from the CEO who I have a personal relationship with him. That I talk to him on the phone. I talk to him in private chats. So you can take from that what you will. I have received merch from them as contests that I've won in their live streams and stuff, as have a lot of people.
Bro says, what about all those other times when chat made fun of Pro Miko people? You didn't care then, now you sound like I've always cared. I don't see everything. Sometimes I miss stuff, but I've always cared.
We've always condemned it.
Yeah, we've always said we disavow. I've always maintained don't make fun of the people in the chat. Don't make fun of each other. You can make fun of me. Don't make fun of the guest. I've always said that.
Unless it's DJC, I'm still salty. I'm not allowed on the Amico Forever streams for no reason. So you have permission from Gary, not Tony. Tony will still disavow it, but
disavow.
You have
Evil says,
permission from Gary.
But his chin is so jokeable, we can't help it. It talks to me. Hello, like it's Seinfeld. No, don't do that. That's what I'm saying. You guys test me. I can literally pull videos of you and your panel making fun of people. The fact is, I don't care if you do, but don't be a hypocrite. Whatever.
Prove it.
I think I said at the beginning of this stream, maybe you missed it, but we're not doing that today. Okay, we're not making fun of this guy. We're just watching his video. We're reacting to it, to his words. We're responding to his words, not to his looks. Outrage, yeah. Now, what's up, Adam Wilson? You want Evil to talk to you?
In the community. I also have received merch from them as a gift, as a thank you gift for some work that I did for them. I was a moderator for their community forums for a couple of years. I stepped down, just so you know the story. I stepped down from being a moderator of that because it was taking a lot of time and it was quite stressful. In particular, there were a couple people who were just a huge pain in the butt and taking up a lot of time and effort, and it was just not worth the headache. And so they actually hired a community.
See, when I hear this, right, he was a community moderator. He's close friends with the CEO. To me, he's too invested, right? He's too invested in iArcade. And I wouldn't trust his opinion. I'm not saying he's a liar. I'm not saying that he's untrustworthy, but I'm just saying the bias will be there. Because
right. It sounds like
invested.
It sounds to me like it's borderline, right?
Yeah.
Community manager, Liv Harder. And Liv's been great, and Liv has taken over that moderation, so I no longer moderate their community forums. So that's months in the past. So if anybody still thinks that, and no, I'm not an arcade or an iArcade employee. I never was. I never have been. I wasn't fired from anything or anything like that.
Well, technically, if you were a moderator and they gave you gifts for your moderation, that would make you an employee. Possibly volunteer, but you're still technically an employee, I think. Might depend on your state.
So that's that. And then I did receive some free games. I'll tell you which games I got. So you want to add up the value of these, you certainly can. I got
I do watch Seinfeld. I even did the voice. I did the hello.
He did. Of course he does. Yeah. How would he have known that?
I'm always mentioning Seinfeld.
We always do. It's a running joke on the show.
Retromania Wrestling for free, which is probably the most expensive game that I got for free. And that one
is he talking about these being on iArcade games that are?
Yeah.
Is that how because I'm a little unfamiliar with iArcade. Is that basically like you have a cabinet, which is just like one setup, and then you're just downloading games to it?
Yeah, it's like a multi-cab thing.
Okay, that makes more sense.
With about half a dozen other guys because we were beta testing it for them. So we were beta testing it for them, and we gave them feedback or whatever. So I guess you could look at that as a business relationship. We provided them with the service, they gave us the game for free as comments.
Okay. I hate when he says, I guess you can look at it as a business relationship. No, it is a business relationship. They gave you a game, you beta tested it, you gave them feedback so they can improve said game. What I want to know is when you watch this back, Rainwater, leave a comment in the chat. Did you get your name in the game after you beta tested it? Does your name appear in the credits?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because when I was QA for Shing, it's a game. It's on PlayStation, it's on Steam, it's on Xbox. Shing, SHING, exclamation point. Did some QA for it. I got my name in the credits. So whenever I talk about the game, I have to mention that I got my name in the credits. That I did test that game.
Well, they could have grouped. They could have grouped all those guys into one.
That would suck.
Thing, though.
I actually got my name. It says my full name. It says Anthony Tony TGD last name.
So there's that. Okay. I don't believe I ever did an actual review of the game or anything like that. So there you go.
The game sucks. I played it. It's not that great. And the roster is terrible. It's a terrible roster. Retromania Wrestling was a mistake.
Yeah, it's no WrestleFest.
By the way, the game is super fun when we were testing it. So hopefully some of the feedback helped them in their final tweaking. Okay, so Retromania Wrestling. I also got Donut Dodo for free. And that was, I believe, one where they reached out to us, to all of the people who were on the PR media thing, and they said, hey, this is new games coming out on Friday. If anybody wants a review copy so that you can play it and review it ahead of time, let me know. I was like, cool, I'll do it. And so, yes, I did a review of that game. I believe, and I will go back and check. Hold me accountable, guys. I will go back and check.
Console Fanboy says, I'm here protecting Rainwater. You're protecting Rainwater? He says, Rainwater is an iArcade shill. CFB has personal relationships with him, I guess. Console Fanboy. Yeah, they're friends. Now let's not make fun of each other's looks and stuff, guys. Adam Wilson says, "Talk to Me" was a reference to the Seinfeld episode. Yeah, I missed that. I did the earlier hello, but I missed the talk to me. Come on, guys, break it up. Brad, console fanboy, you're both pretty. I mean, ignore each other, right? You don't have to talk to each other, is what I'm saying. What you trying to accomplish, bro? Clickbait? Oh, you gotta set YouTube straight, okay? He is. We are the fun police. Slap fight. Console fanboy, I saw your video. It sucked. It was terrible. Both of your videos suck, by the way. Papa Brad, your videos suck too. The videos, not the main videos that you guys do, but the little like fucking meme videos. We're gonna watch a couple of them now that you guys fucking got my attention.
I think I've heard of these guys. I don't know. Like I said, I was in the community for a while I was fishing for the Simpsons and the X-Men, and I got my TMNT cab, but this whole thing was new to me.
Yeah, it's terrible. You guys don't know memes. You're like fucking Facebook boomers trying to meme on each other, and it's fucking the worst thing ever.
Check and make sure that in my description that I did mention that I got the game for free. And I think I said that in the video. So full disclosure there. So, but I don't think that affected my opinion of the game.
Oh yeah, I missed this, but we got a new subscriber, Pitbull on Pinball and Arcades, that subscribed to the channel. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We
moving on up.
We are on the road to 1,000. We're gonna hit it before the end of the year.
I'd never heard of it before that, and I was pleasantly surprised by the game. My genuine opinion is I really liked it. Take that for what it is. Now that you know I got the game for free. I also got what was the other one I got? I got Rastan 3.
Hunter Whispers make fun of the fact that he's in the passenger seat for
the
some
boys
reason.
on the arcade.
I don't think he's in the passenger seat. I think that's just the way the
I
camera.
think it's just reversed.
Yeah, it does look a little weird, but I don't think he's in the passenger seat. Maybe he's in England. No, I think he's in America. Sounds American.
Group, and
Camera's just
I
reversed.
thought that was okay. I still think it's probably the best beat 'em up on the system. But full disclosure, I got that for free. I don't believe they asked us to do reviews of that game. I think it was implied.
Rogan, I have a kid.
Since we got it, and
I don't need to get laid. I need to get less laid.
Do some kind of a video, spotlight it or something. So take that one for what it's worth. And so those were the games I got for. Oh, and Tank Bash. I got a game called Tank Bash. I don't know what value you want to put on that because the game hasn't been released yet. But I got that game over like a year and a half ago when it was still in development, and still in development by Bash Gaming. And the reason that I got that is because I was on a different show called the Weekly Retro Party, which is a much different show now. But when I was on it, we did cover some more iArcade stuff as well. And one of the things that we did is we had the guys from Bash Studios on that show, and I was playing the game with them. They wanted to play it to show off their game on stream with us. I think that was pretty obvious because we literally had the developers of the game on the stream, so it was pretty obvious that and the game has been.
That's not obvious. I've had developers on stream. I've had developers talk to me, and we didn't play games together. Not necessarily obvious that that's what they're there for.
Released yet, so I don't think there's much more we could have disclosed on that. But I still do have it installed on my system right now. It's barely playable, and there's nobody to play it with because it's a multiplayer game. So,
well, I think Tony, what he's doing is he's critiquing the fact that we want to see like disclosures, and I think what he's saying here is that it is obvious that they're playing the game with the guys who created it, and that is more than good enough as a disclosure. I think that's what he's trying to say here.
Maybe he's just like taking it to its logical next step and overexposing himself.
Come out eventually. I'm excited for it. But there you go. So that's pretty much rounds out what I got for free. I never got any free cabinets or anything like that from iArcade. So if that in turn makes you think that I'm a shill for iArcade, okay, and then I guess that's what you're going to believe. But I try to. I can tell you this: I don't for any company. I would never take any product, any game, or anything from a company that told me what to say. If they say, "Hey, can you look at this game and give it a good review for us?" I'd say, "No, man. I either give you my honest opinion about it, or I don't at all."
Well, here's the thing. They usually don't do that up front. They'll give you the game first, and then they'll bitch at you when the review isn't what they wanted. It's usually how they do that. They try to slip it in. They're not very obvious.
So I just leave it at that, right? So I'm an upfront kind of person, and so I'll tell you if I got a game for free, I'll tell you that I got it for free, and then I'll give you my opinion. If you choose not to, pay attention to my opinion because of that, then so be it, right? Now, all that being said,
that was a lot that he said, but we're about halfway into the video. So,
is our community a bunch of criminals? No, I don't think so. I really genuinely don't believe that some of these.
I do love what he's like. Is our community a bunch of criminals? I don't think so. Like, you weren't even confident enough to be like, no, we're not criminals at all. I can confidently say that out of all my co-hosts, no one's a criminal except for Gary. Maybe. You a criminal, Gary?
Yes, maybe.
Man,
these guys that the YCP is calling out, I don't genuinely think that they're criminals. Is the arcade one up Illuminati real? Yeah, of course. Yes, we've known this for years. This is not a new thing, guys. This is not a new. Michael B admitted to this like 2 years ago to that chat. So I'm not trying to call these guys out because they're great. They're great guys. They really are. Every single one of them. I mean, I can name them for you if you want, but I'm not going to.
I want you to name them. Name the Illuminati. Name all the members.
These guys, but I think every single one of those guys in the arcade one up Illuminati are genuinely good dudes. I don't think they are trying to shill for this. And I've had part of my conversations with John D. I've asked him this stuff, and John D. has even said, to me before, like, oh well, they were in the chat and they were supposed to coordinate this and that for time slots, and something got messed up and they went over each other and overlapped and all. So John D. himself has
admitted that they were supposed to coordinate, which is exactly what part of the issue is, that they're coordinating things with each other. You're trying to defend them by actually outing them for crimes that they've been accused of. So good job.
Confirmed to me that the existence of this as well. So take that for what it's worth. But here's the thing, guys. As much as I want, as I know that it's true and that it exists, I really just don't buy into this idea. After all of the things that I've learned and all the people that I've talked to, I really don't think that John D is in this chat like giving marching orders to these guys. I really just don't. I feel like, and I know some people are gonna be mad at me for saying that.
Well, here's the issue, right? I don't think John D or anybody is going to just go out and say, hey, you need to say X, Y, and Z, right? That's not how this shit works. What they do is they say things like, man, it'd be real nice if, you guys just mentioned the new wood, right? Because we got this new wood and it's really impressive wood for the cabinets. I'm not saying you have to, but it would be, that's what we're kind of focusing on right now is the new wood. Where you say things like, oh, man, the company's having a lot of trouble. We got to really push these old cabinets out, And then you automatically know it's, John D saying that, the company's having issues. They want the old cabinets pushed. I should probably make a video telling people to buy these old cabinets. It's an automatic response. It's almost a Pavlovian response.
They're going to say, he absolutely is, Rainwater. What the hell? Are there things implied? Maybe. Is he intentionally manipulating these guys? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know what they're saying in this chat because I'm not in it.
So you basically said you don't think any of the bad things are happening, and then you followed that up with, well, I don't know because I'm not in the chats.
But I know people that were in it and are not anymore, several people. And
why would they not be in it anymore? What would be the reason for them to not be in these chats anymore?
I think, honestly, for the most part, it's probably these guys just talking about, football and stuff, right? Like, whatever. Like, hey, did you guys see this leak from Lewis Chambers or whatever?
Again, if the whole point of the chat was just to speak about football, then why not just make it a public group, right? There's nothing that shouldn't be seen. If there's nothing in this group chat that others wouldn't be appalled by, then it should have just been made open. So, oh yeah, we had it private for the organization of this one event. Now the event's over, so we opened it to the public, and everyone can be in the group, and everyone can see what's going on.
Whatever, and then they're all like, "Oh, cool! Let's do a video." And that's why you see 5 videos go up within a half an hour. Or they'll probably say something like, "Hey, we're going live over on this guy's stream in a half an hour. Anyone want to join me?" That kind of stuff. I think honestly that's the most of it. And shit talking, their fantasy football leagues and that kind of thing. I think that's 99% of what probably goes on in that chat, to be honest. So, take it for what it is. I'm not part of that chat, but is that to say that someone doesn't ask John D a question here and there, and maybe he gets an answer that allows these guys to get a little bit of inside information? Probably likely, but I don't know how often that happens. I think some of these guys might be downplaying it, saying all we're doing is talking about air fryers. I think they may be downplaying that they probably, without really thinking about it, they probably are getting some inside information without really making a big deal out of it.
Kevin Grit says half of these guys wouldn't know a football from a golf ball. Come on. I'm not a sports ball guy myself.
Because like I said, 99% of the chat is probably just BSing about whatever. Talking about how pissed off they are at the IRcadians or something. I don't know. I have no idea. But so take that for what it's worth, guys. I think digging into this.
Yeah, that's the name of their stream for iArcade. The IRcadians.
Oh, God.
Oh, hold up. We have breaking news. I need to get the Max's breaking news thing. Breaking news. You know what I love about my life, Gary?
The fact that you don't have a soundboard?
Yeah, I love that. Fucking love it. The fact that all the little birds come chirping in. Apparently, a couple of people pointed out to me that somebody on the internet was talking about my giveaway and about me. Small minds discuss people. Average minds discuss events. Great minds discuss ideas. Thanks for the free publicity. Hashtag what's on deck. Well, you just discussed me, Mr. Endless One Up. You just discussed me in your tweet. So I guess that would make you a small mind. Hoisted by your own petard. But let's get back to Mr. Rainwaters.
Man, the word spreads fast in the gaming community.
Fast. As soon as I popped on the stream and Endless One Up, they were probably talking about you.
Molehill here, making a mountain out of this molehill here of the Arcade 1-Up Illuminati. It's probably ain't as bad as you guys are really making it out to be. I think it's kind of got blown up. And to be honest, that chat that they
Tony, if it's not that big of a deal, why is everybody flocking to defend it?
Yeah, if it's not that big of a deal, why did people freak out when I was like, "Hey, are you part of the Illuminati?" Like, oh shit! He knows. People outside the community know. And like fucking alarms were going off, and John D was like getting on the red phone, like fucking abort, erase the chat logs. But
the buttons were being hit.
Yeah, it's like fucking the nuclear football codes were like
shred the documents.
Yeah, fucking. Mike and Mike were out there with the shredders, like. I don't understand. I don't understand why they printed out the chat logs just to shred them, but that's how I imagine it happened.
That's literally what their chat is named, is Arcade 1-Up Illuminati. I think they named it that as a joke. Because I think that chat had existed for a long, long time before then, and they probably renamed it that to be funny. Because everyone was turned it into a joke. I know P-Dubs was angry about it at first, and then kind of made it into a joke and was like poking fun at it and selling merch that was Arcade 1-Up Illuminati merch and all this stuff. And it's like they turned it into something fun. So kudos to them. Yeah, so it is what it is. I hope I'm probably going to piss some people off with this video on one side or the other or whatever. I don't really care. I'm not here to, I'm here to just give you guys my honest opinion and my honest truth regarding this. So, here's the other thing that I think we could do a better job. I have yet to see a single person, myself included, IRcadians, Arcade 1-Upians, whatever you call all these people. I've yet to see a single person go onto one of these live streams, and we all go on each other's live streams all the time, and disclose on someone else's stream when we're talking about these products. Let's say I go onto, I mentioned Michael B already. So let's say I go on Michael B's stream, and I have, and we're talking about Arcade 1-Up. Okay, well, I know that I haven't received anything for free from Arcade 1-Up, but should I have disclosed? Just say like, hey, Rainwater's here. We're talking about Arcade 1-Up. Should I have said, cool, and just so you know, I've had private conversations with John D, but I've not received anything free from the company. So before I put my opinions out there.
Yes.
Right. So,
yeah.
Every time, all the time.
Every time, all the time. And you should also if you're going to discuss Arcade 1UP, but you've had conversations with the CEO and you're friends with the guy from iArcade, you probably mentioned that too, because it's probably important information for people to know.
Dang, guys, sorry about that. My phone literally overheated because it was so hot from the combination of being in this hot car.
Bo knows. I want to see y'all's damn tax returns. Did you itemize all these gifts? Dude, I had to itemize, what was it? What did I say here? Like 52 different items for all the crypto that I bought through the year last year. It was like every transaction for crypto I made, I had to fucking itemize it. It's fucking ridiculous.
That sounds fun.
It was like $300 extra on my taxes because of all the fucking itemization. Fucking ridiculous. But it was worth it because I made a bunch of money. So.
There you go.
Or in the sun, it's a hot day, hot car in the sun, and the camera rolling, it overheated and it stopped. So what I was saying was, if I go on another show, like, you know, I know that I'm not going in and like, hey, you know, oh, if it's the minute that they mention, okay, we're going to compare this to iArcade, I'm sure that that there have been situations where I haven't said that, where I haven't said, oh, wait, hey guys, before if we go there, if we're going to compare this to an iArcade, I need to let you know I've received free stuff from iArcade in the past, and I have a relationship with people that work there. So I probably should, and I think that is the area that we probably fail at the most in this community. Is I feel like I don't think I've seen a single person in the home arcade space go on someone else's channel and mention any kind of relationship or anything like that. So I think everyone's guilty of that.
And if you're on a stream, it's very important. Not only do you guys disclose at the beginning or as soon as you pop on, depending on when you pop on, but if you're on there for an extended period of time, you have to remind people of these
every so often.
Just be honest there, guys. So we can do a better job. I think so there is some positive to come from this YCP group, these hooligans that done come and stirred the pot in our community is you know, they're shedding some light on something that I think a lot of us were not aware of. You know, I'm also a part of the board game community, and you're right, if you look at the board game community, it's so much different because when people receive a game for free, they mention it. They immediately, that's the first thing, I received this review copy of the game, and you know, this video is sponsored by XYZ Games or whatever. Done. So they disclose that every single time. And I think our community, the home arcade community, has gotten so used to just, oh, cool, this person's doing a stream, I'm going to jump on stream and chit chat with them on stream. The live stream has become the number one source of information in our community.
And it really shouldn't.
Tony, would you agree though that maybe a big issue, and I don't know if the board game community is a bit different, but
are we looking into them next?
Range?
Are we going into?
Well, what I'm saying is the age range here, and this kind of draws a lot of similarities from the Amico, right? Where you have a lot of older guys who might not be down with the YouTubes and the rules, so to speak, and they kind of just get excited about what they're you know playing with or reviewing, right? Savvy. And they're not aware that they're doing something wrong, because I feel like that's what, you know, Michael B probably did. Like I said, he's been pretty much a straight shooter since I've been watching him, and it's just, you know, he's just so into the hobby that, you know, got excited and to get, you know, to race to get these videos out because he is, you know, one of the top influencers in the community. I think that has a lot to do with it. So we're not frowning, or how do I want to say this? You know, it's not that we're looking down on these guys. I mean, obviously everybody's human; they can make mistakes. It's how you rebound from these mistakes and how you correct it going forward. I think these guys are doing a pretty good job with that.
Yeah, like I said, you know, you can make mistakes. Mistakes are fine. It's owning up to your mistakes and admitting it and doing better going forward. Right? That's the key. Just do better going forward. We're not the police. We're not your dads. We're not your parents. We're just two dudes right now, anyway. Several dudes, if you think about it. 12, according to Rainwater, because apparently that's how he counted us. Yeah, we're not here to enforce anything. I'm not twisting anybody's arm. I like to bang my drum, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's on you.
And even more so than the recorded, pre-recorded content has. And I feel like the live streams are the big culprits in this, where we're bringing people onto these live streams, and nobody that's being added to these live streams is disclosing anything that they've got from these companies as far as freebies or as far as relationships that they have, or disclosing that they have private chats with them. I'm not saying you need to go down the list.
Jamie Loken says, the only thing that annoys me about the Illuminati is every time one gets on YouTube, the rest have to jump on the stream. Well, I mean, to be fair, maybe they're just friends, but I get that because, we have a group. There's like 4 or 5 of us, and we're always on together. That's our jam. That's the way we roll. Yeah, go to your room. Go to your room. I'll be like the Jordan Peterson of the Arcade 1-Up community. Clean your room, brush your teeth, make your bed.
And be like, all right, hey, before we talk about Arcade 1-Up, let me talk about all the different things. No, you don't. But like, you just need to just say, hey, I just want to before we talk about that company that you're about to bring up, I need to make sure that the viewers of your channel know that I have a relationship with the CEO of that company, or that I have received stuff in the past from that company in exchange for doing a review or whatever it is. Or, they paid my way through college and sent me to Vegas. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to go there. I'm just kidding. But I think we could all do a better job as a community. So I guess that's all I really had to say about this subject. In a nutshell, again, I'm on the fence with this YCP group as of yet. We'll see what they continue with, how far they take this, if they're here to just stir the pot and cause trouble, or if they're genuinely just trying to say like, hey guys, you guys need to wise up and you need to do better. You could do better. Because I think they're right that we could do better. And there's a lot of areas where everyone in this space could do better.
I am Wiley's granddad.
I feel like a lot of these guys that are just kind of like saying, I don't want to give them the satisfaction that they, because these guys are bullies or whatever. I think you guys need to take a step back and just be like, but they're kind of right. We should do better.
Mikey J says, nope, not me. I buy my own Lego, but I enjoy watching these guys go after the Lego community. They're on the list. We got the board game guys, the Lego community. We're going to take down the people that the sewing community's next. Don't worry. We're going to make our way through all of it. When we get to the makeup community, we might get some pushback. James Charles, we'll take them all down.
At disclosing this stuff, I don't think they're necessarily coming at this maliciously. Maybe they are. We haven't seen enough from these guys yet. But I really don't get the sense that right off the bat that they're maliciously trying to attack some of these YouTubers and be like, you're a super shill or whatever. Maybe the way that they're approaching it seems that way, and is not super nice and could be a little bit clickbaity. I mean, these guys are gaining subs like super fast because of these live streams that they're doing. And you notice the one guy Tony something seems like a nice guy. He did the one stream which was super controversial. And
I am a nice guy. Thank you for calling me a nice guy, Rainwater.
Kind of stirred the pot the most. And then his next live stream, he milked it, right? Because he knew he got like 100 new subs or whatever. So he does like a 5-hour live stream.
I didn't milk it. This is
that's normal. Yeah. You guys just don't watch our content.
Every Saturday, Saturday is a regular day. We do a regular live stream, 7:05 Central Time.
We've been known to go 8-9 hours.
Yeah, we went 10 hours one time. We've tried to scale it back and do like 2 hours where we just talk, and then one of us plays a game while the rest of us talk and have a discussion. So
it's like usually my fault.
Yeah, it's usually Gabbing with Geeks, and then a Gaming with Geeks is now the new format. We did go like 5 hours. I think the previous week we went like 4 hours. We go long. We have a lot to say. As you can see just in this stream, we don't shut up.
The next one, like, let's milk this. Let's milk this and make everybody suffer through 5 hours of talk about like Marvel and She-Hulk and all this to get to the stuff. So whatever, it is what it is. People are going to make content about what they can make content about, but I just want to say, like,
the ASMR community.
Let's not jump down the YCP's throat, because I don't think they've proven that they're maliciously intent here. I think that let's give them a chance, because maybe they're literally just trying to tell us we could do better. And at the same token, I don't think we should be jumping down the Arcade 1-Up Illuminati's throat, because I genuinely think these guys are not malicious either. They're not trying to manipulate people as much as some of my friends probably may want to think. I really just think that the majority of the stuff that goes on in that chat is innocent, and maybe they get a little inside info. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but maybe they could do a better job of disclosing stuff. I think they probably could. And I don't think any of us are innocent, because like I said, we go on these live streams and nobody's disclosing anything on these live streams anywhere. So take that for what it's worth, guys. That's kind of my thoughts on this whole YCP thing. I'm going to just kind of keep an eye on this for a little while and see if these guys continue to make more videos about all of us. But as for me, hey, I told you I came clean. I've told you about my things that I've gotten for free or relationships that I've had, and hopefully that does some good as far as credibility. If I didn't mention it here, I can't think of anything else that I have received as any kind of gift or compensation or anything like that from any of these companies. So there you go. All right, guys, take it easy. Let's disclose our all our stuff in these videos. If you are making a video about one of these companies and you've got something free from them, just say it. It doesn't have to be a big deal. You don't have to make a big deal out of it. Just say it. Nobody's going to think any different of you. The people that watch your shows probably already know this stuff. It's the few people that come on that don't already know it that need to know it. So that's how I would look at it, guys. So let's all just calm down. And I know everybody's fired up. This has created a lot of tension, but it's games, boys. It's just games. All right, take it easy.
All right. So yeah, I enjoyed the overall sentiment of the video. Can't really argue with it. I'm glad that he came clean, told everybody. Hopefully going forward he continues, doesn't forget, doesn't slip up. We don't have to be watching because we got little birds out there. Little birds are always telling us, always tweeting in my ear. With that said, did Papa Brad take down all of his? He took down all of his silly videos. Damn it, Papa Brad. We're gonna watch some. I know Console Fanboy has his videos. You ready for this, Gary? You ready for the greatest just comedy ever?
I'm always ready. I was born ready.
Right. This is like the greatest fucking comedy. It's like fucking fantastic. iArcade shill. Papa Brad, gaming is trash. All right, you ready for it? Gary, you're not laughing hysterically.
Well, that's because I have my mic on mute. Oh, wait. Is that the intro?
You're gonna live with me now. I'm gonna take care of you.
Yeah, that was his intro, like halfway into the video for some reason.
Because I love you.
That was a sad moment. I cried when I was a little kid when I saw fucking Chunk invite this big, handsome gentleman into his home, open up his heart. He said, "You're gonna live with me, Lasla. We've adopted this giant man child who loves Baby Ruth." Fucking tear to my eye. Tear to my eye.
Oh, I love you,
Subscribe, baby. Subscribe, baby.
That was it. Fucking fantastic. Boys, I suggest you go speak with Tommy Uyamiko, Evil Knievel. They will teach you the ways of the meme. They'll teach you how to make actual funny videos. That's Tony Sloth. Am I Sloth? You subscriber begging? Damn, e-beggars. Watch more. I don't think I could handle any more comedy. That was so fucking fantastic. That was just fucking greatest.
Oh, my phone might die here in a minute. It's just not wanting to charge.
Unfortunately, Papa Brad. Okay, he's got one too. So we're gonna watch one from Papa Brad now. This is fucking big boomer energy from both of you guys. Both of you guys are fucking fantastic. This is iArcade Kicks Ass. Heavy Metal is a fucking badass movie, by the way. Yeah, Heavy Metal is so good. It's fucking great. What's the drama? Nothing. No beef. No drama. Gentlemen, just slapping text over clips from fucking heavy metal is not a video make. Okay, it's not a funny. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Heavy metal does kick ass though. But yeah, come on. You gotta do better. South Park with Cat P. Adam Wilson also prefers the South Park version when Kenny trips on Cat P and goes to the land of boobs. Yeah, I remember that. I think that's it. I think we've achieved some level of education, some level of entertainment. We're 2 hours in. They need Carl to spice up the videos. They do. Carl Wood fucking killing this community. He's moved on from this earth. Carl was too beautiful for us. It's like trying to hold a snowflake. You only can look at it for a second before it melts. That was Carl. I need help. I don't have time to teach you. But Tommy and Miko will help you out here. This guy here. He'll help. All right. No idea what that meant. No idea what meant. Holding a snowflake. Carl was a guy who used to be on the streams. He's crazy. He say wild and wacky things. It's too beautiful for this earth. All right. Well, thank you all for being here. If you made it this far, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hey, we got Mad Dads. I seen him on a stream the other day. Any closing remarks, Gary?
No. It was thanks for having me.
No problem. Thank you for your contributions. And as always, love, peace, booty grease. We out this bitch.